a small mountain farm, where the wind whispered through pine trees and sheep grazed on rocky slopes, lived a little boy named Joshua. His world changed forever when both his parents went to be with Jesus, leaving him in the care of his grandfather, a humble shepherd with weathered hands and a heart of gold. Though grandfather's love was boundless, his pockets were empty. School wasn't possible, but the old shepherd had something more precious to teach his grandson, the truth of God's word and the ways of tending sheep. Every evening, as the sun painted the sky in shades of purple and gold, grandfather would open his worn Bible to Psalm 23. "Let me teach you to read," he'd say, holding up his hand. "These 5 fingers will help you remember the most important words you'll ever know.
Thumb, the index finger, Lord. Middle finger, is. Ring finger, my. Little finger, shepherd."
Pay special attention to this 4th finger, Joshua," grandfather would say, touching the ring finger. "This is where we wear wedding rings because it connects straight to the heart. When you say my shepherd, you're saying Jesus belongs to you personally, and you belong to him." Joshua grew into a fine young shepherd himself, tending his grandfather's small flock with the same devotion Jesus showed his sheep. He'd often look at his ring finger and smile, remembering that he was never alone. One bitter winter night, when the stars were hidden behind heavy snow clouds, a fierce blizzard swept through the mountains. Joshua was out with the sheep when the storm hit. Like the good shepherd he'd learned about, he refused to abandon his flock in their time of need. The next morning, as the sun revealed a world blanketed in white, there was a knock at grandfather's door. The search party's faces were grave.
"Sir, we found your grandson. He didn't make it through the storm. But there's something we don't understand. We found him with his sheep, all huddled together, and he was holding his 4th finger."
Tears rolled down grandfather's cheeks, but a knowing smile crossed his face.
My Joshua was holding on to the most precious truth, that Jesus was my shepherd, just as Joshua was a shepherd to his sheep. In his final moments, he knew he wasn't alone.
Looking at his own hand, the old shepherd touched his ring finger.
You see, Joshua didn't just know the words, "The Lord is my shepherd." He lived them, and now he's with his shepherd face to face.
Today, as you hear this story, hold up your hand. Look at your 4th finger. Can you say with certainty that Jesus is your shepherd? Just as Joshua never left his sheep in the storm, Jesus will never leave you. He is not just the shepherd. He can be my shepherd, and your shepherd too. For just as Joshua discovered on that snowy night, when we truly know Jesus is my shepherd, we're never alone. Not in the darkest storm, not in the coldest night, not even in death itself. Because the good shepherd laid down his life for his sheep, and he will always, always find us and bring us home. The Lord is my shepherd. Let those words connect deeply with your heart today. Lady Janice is an ardent lover of God's word, and she has personally made Jesus her shepherd, referring to him as my shepherd. Join her today in expressing love to our fantastic family in God, and in celebrating our incredible Creator. Become a part of the Embrace Amazing community today and dive into learning the Word.